Good morning, children. Let's start with the next chapter, chapter 2, that is acid, bases and salts. So all these substances will read one by one, and these are very common words which you might have heard in class 9th also. Acids, bases and salts. Acid, as soon as we heard acid, we just come to the conclusion that acidic, the word come acidic to our mind ki acid means acidic, which is sour in taste. So what things are acid, how they are acid, what is their chemical composition. Similarly, bases are those substances which are some bitter in taste and soapy to touch. So we'll read one by one about the chemical properties, about their chemical composition in this chapter. So let's come to the first topic, that is acids. What do you mean by acids? Acid is actually a Latin word, that is acidus. It means sour taste. So we have derived the name acid from the Latin word acidus. Now chemically, all acids, they must have at least one or more hydrogen atom in their formula. For example, HCl, hydrochloric acid. It has one hydrogen in the formula. H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. It has two hydrogen atoms. Next is your carbonic acid, H2CO3. It has two carbon atoms. Then next comes your HNO3, nitric acid. It has one hydrogen atom. And in the same way, phosphoric acid, that is H3PO4. It has three hydrogen atoms. So what we find, that common thing in all of them is that they all have a replaceable hydrogen atom. Why I am calling it replaceable? Because when we dissolve these acids in water, they release hydrogen atom as hydrogen ion. Remember, we write hydrogen ion as H positive ion. Anything which loses an electron, they become positive. So hydrogen atom they release as in H ion, and this hydrogen ion is unstable. It does not exist stably. So what happens? It combines with H2O. In combination with H2O, it forms a molecule, that is hydronium, or you can say formula is H3O positive. Hydrogen ion plus water, it forms H3O positive. It is known as hydronium ion. So we can define the acids as these are the substances which release one or more hydrogen ion. We call this as hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. Means in the water. Solutions made in water are aqueous solution. These ions, they exist as hydronium ion. And now these acids, they can be organic and inorganic, both depending from the source we are getting them. The source, they can be natural also, like plants and animals. So when we get acids from the organic sources, or you can say from plants and animals, so we call them as organic acids. First example can be your citric acid, right? Then lactic acid, formic acid, tartaric acid, and there are so many, and they are all organic. So we can use them and they are not harmful for us, and they are not so corrosive in nature. We can consume these acids. Next is inorganic. Inorganic are those acids which are obtained from the rocks and minerals. We prepare them in our lab. The examples are your H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, HCl, nitric acid, HNO3, and carbonic acid, H2CO3. Together, these are all mineral acid. We call them in a general way as mineral acid or organic acid. See, now after acids come the bases. Bases, they are also the substances like acid, but they are in opposite in their nature. Bases, they are bitter in taste, they are soapy to touch. ये हमने पढ़ा अभी तक 8th और 9th में. But regarding that, example is, for example, soap. And soaps, they are made from sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. In layman language or in simple normal language, we call them as caustic potash or caustic soda. soaps are made from this. So that is why when by mistake or while taking bath, the soap comes to our mouth, we feel a bitter taste. And whenever we touch any soap, it is soapy to touch. So it is a characteristic properties of bases, right? Chemically, जो bases हैं, they all contain one or more hydroxyl group. Now hydroxyl group is OH. So when dissolved in water, chemically means when bases, when they are dissolved in water, they release hydroxyl group as hydroxide ion, OH ion, with one negative charge on it. So chemically, the bases, they can be defined as it is a substance which is capable of releasing one or more OH ion in aqueous solution. See, acids का क्या था? Acids are those substances which can release hydrogen ion. Bases, they release OH ion, whereas acids, they release hydrogen ion. This is the difference between them. Acids, they are sour in taste, and since we cannot taste anything because it is very dangerous to taste them chemically, the substances, they may be very toxic, so we cannot, so we have to see the other characteristics by which we can distinguish between acid and base. Similarly, while looking at any solution, we cannot say whether it is an acid or it is a base. So they show their typical characters when we put some other substances by changing the color or by anything else. That we will come to the next topic by using indicators. But अभी तक आप इतना देखो कि bases और acids क्या हैं? These are the substances. Acids release hydrogen ion and they show their acidic characters. Bases, they release hydroxyl or you can say hydroxide ion in water and they show their characteristic nature. Now bases की examples are like sodium hydroxide, commonly we call as caustic soda, and its formula is NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Next is your potassium hydroxide, commonly we call as caustic potash, and its formula is KOH. Now they are generally used in many things, but soap making industries में इनका बहुत use होता है. Next is your calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is also known as commonly milk of magnesia. You see, it is also used to relieve acidity. Acid or base, acid का neutralize करने के लिए effect. So they are used to remove acidity. Medicines, Digene वगैरह जो हम लेते हैं acidity कम करने के लिए, they are nothing but they contain milk of magnesia, that is magnesium hydroxide. Next commonly used is your ammonium hydroxide, that is NH4OH. It is also generally used for cleaning purpose to remove the grease, etc. So one thing is definite, that acid and base, they will show their characters only when they are dissolved in water. They do not show their character because without water they cannot release their H ion and OH ion. So they will show their character only when they are dissolved in water or when they are moist. Otherwise they cannot show their character because all the properties are because of hydrogen ion and because of OH ion. This we are going to explain in the next topic. So children, we have seen acids and bases, what are they and what they do. To identify an acid base, we can identify them by specific substances, and these are known as indicators. Indicators mean substance which identify acid and substance, whether the given substance is acid or base. Because basically अगर हम उनको वैसे देखते तो they are same in color. They may be transparent, they may be just look like in water, but we don't know whether one out of these which one is acid or which one is base. So indicator, by using the indicators we can identify them. Basically indicators, they are organic substance or they are dyes which are extracted from the plant, and they are also prepared in the lab which change the color. When we use them in acidic medium or basic medium, they change the color. For example, very commonly used one of the indicator is your litmus paper or litmus solution. Now litmus indicator or litmus solution, it is a purple color dye which is extracted from a lichen plant. Lichen plant belongs to Thallophyta. It belongs to Thallophyta, a very ancient plant, and from this plant the extract it is taken out, which is purple in color as such. So when it is deposited on paper, it gets a purple color. Actually the color of litmus is purple, but in water also it remains the same because it is neutral, water is neutral. लेकिन इसको अगर हम acidic medium में अगर we put litmus solution or litmus paper, it changes into red color. This is the indication that the solution is acidic if it becomes red in color. Initially it was purple, and when we dip in acidic it becomes red. Similarly, if we use that litmus paper that is purple in base, it becomes blue. And now once it turns blue, again if we put blue litmus into acid, it becomes red, vice versa. So according to the medium, the litmus paper or the litmus solution, it changes the color. Only by change in color, it can identify whether the substance given is acidic or basic. A very important and very commonly used indicator, that is litmus. And it is an organic because it is derived from the plants. Next to indicator is phenolphthalein and methyl orange. They are both prepared in lab. This is phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein, it's a organic dye, and when we put into the neutral, that is water, it is colorless. In acidic medium also it remains colorless, right? But if it is put into the base, it changes into a pink color. Nice pink color में change हो जाता है. So phenolphthalein से भी हम पता कर सकते हैं it does not change color. That means it is acid or the substance is neutral. But if it changes into pink color, we can identify whether it is a base. Next is methyl orange. Methyl orange, O-R-A-N-G-E. Now methyl orange it's an orange color dye, and it remains orange color in neutral medium. Same color ही रहता है. But in acidic medium it becomes red. अगर कोई acidic substance डालते हैं तो वो red बन जाता है. In basic medium it becomes yellow. So these are very commonly used indicator in the lab. So I'll make a tablet form in which you will see how the color of these indicators changes. इसके अलावा भी और भी indicators हैं जो भी discuss करते हैं, which are uncommon, जो रेयर होते हैं, वो आपकी डे टू डे फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग सब्सटेंस से हम लेते हैं. जैसे आपका रेड कैबेज है, राइट, और आपके कुछ फ्लावर्स के एक्सट्रैक्ट हैं, कुछ चीज़ों की स्मेल है, वो भी इंडिकेट करते हैं वेदर द सब्सटेंस आर एसिडिक और बेसिक. सो चिल्ड्रन वी फाइंड दैट अगर हम इसको समराइज करते हैं इंडिकेटर्स को, तो व्हाट वी फाइंड कि लिटमस सॉल्यूशन इंडिकेटर यूज़ करते हैं तो in neutral it remains purple, in acidic solution it becomes red, and in basic solution it becomes blue. Same phenolphthalein indicator है, it will become colorless or remain colorless because का color ही color नहीं होता, and in acid solution it remains the same colorless, in base it becomes pink. And next third one is your methyl orange. Its actual color is orange, so in neutral it remains orange. In acid it becomes red in color, and in base it becomes yellow in color. And these three are very commonly used indicators. These are very important from your examination point of view also. In practical lab also. In lab also we have all these three commonly used indicators. Next, beside this, there are other indicators also, like your red cabbage juice. So it is extracted from the leaves of red cabbage, and in acidic medium it is red in color, but it becomes green, it changes to green in alkaline, or you can say basic medium, it changes to green color. Next, turmeric, very common ingredient in our kitchen. तो turmeric का कलर कैसा होता है? येलो. It is yellow in neutral, as well as in acidic also it is yellow color, but it becomes reddish brown or rust color in basic. इसके एग्जाम्पल आप दे सकते हो. अगर आपकी शर्ट पर करी का कोई निशान, हल्दी का निशान लग गया है, जब हम उसको वॉश करते हैं, उसके ऊपर सोप लगाते हैं, तो थोड़ी देर के लिए वो रेडिश ब्राउन हो जाता है. अगेन फिर हम उसको पानी में फिर वॉश करेंगे तो अगेन इट विल टर्न टू येलो. सो टर्मरिक का क्या है? रेडिश ब्राउन इन बेसिक, एंड इट रिमेन्स येलो इन एसिडिक. फिर इसके अलावा और भी हैं. देयर आर सम ऑल्फैक्टरी इंडिकेटर्स. ऑल्फैक्टरी डिनोट्स मीन्स इट इज़ रिलेटेड टू द स्मेल. कुछ इंडिकेटर्स जो हैं सब्सटेंसेस की जो स्मेल है उससे भी वी कैन इंडिकेट वेदर द सब्सटेंस इज एसिडिक और बेसिक. तो कॉमनली यूज इंडिकेटर ऑल्फैक्टरी में हम यूज़ करते हैं, जैसे अनियन और योर कैन से वनीला एसेंस, जनरली यूज्ड इन योर आइसक्रीम्स, और केक्स. एंड क्लोव का होता है लॉन्ग का जो ऑयल होता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो, इट ऑल्सो हैज़ अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग स्मेल. सो अगर हम इन सब की स्मेल में कपड़ों में डालते हैं और उनको काफ़ी देर के लिए भी जस्ट स्टोर इट एंड, तो वी विल सी दैट एसिडिक मीडियम में स्मेल रिटेन रहती है, चेंज नहीं होती. बट अगर हम उनको व्हाट डू कॉल वॉश करते हैं या उनमें बेस डालते हैं, बेस यूज़ करते हैं, तो इन तीनों की जो स्मेल है वो सप्रेस्ड हो जाएगी. मीन्स द स्मेल विल वैनिश इन बेस, अनियन की भी, वनीला की भी और क्लोव की भी. सो इन बेस it gets suppressed, in acidic medium the smell does not change. So these are rarely used. Olfactory indicators means something related to the smell. सबसे ज़्यादा commonly तो हम indicators लैब में यही यूज़ करते हैं. So this is all about your what is acid, what is base and what are indicators. इसके बाद next lesson जो होगा उसमें हम next topic करेंगे. अब only one question is there in your NCERT book में पेज में है. You have to write down the color of the acids in the litmus solution and in phenolphthalein and in methyl orange. So you do that only one question.